Hello people! So today's video is going to be a full face of new makeup. So I haven't got like a bunch of new releases. You know what? I feel like a lot of this is kind of new. But I'm basically doing a full face of first impressions. I've pretty much got a full face. So if you haven't already seen it, I will leave it in the description box. I did a huge haul recently where I went to New York and I just got so much makeup, so much skincare. If you want to see the skincare, then it will be in that video. Today I am testing all the makeup. So if you want to see a full face of new makeup, this whole look as well, the eyes, oh my god. You want to see what I've got in my eyes, it's amazing. And just make sure you are subscribed, give the video a thumbs up as well, and just keep watching. Okay, let's get started. So I think I'm gonna do my eyes first. Because I'm using something new obviously on my lids that I've never used before, so I don't know if it's going to have any fallout or anything. I don't think it will, but just in case. So I'm just going to use my moisturiser first because I need some moisture in my skin. So I have used this before. This is the 4th Ray Beauty Good Mood Gel Moisturiser. It smells like watermelon. It's a nice moisturiser. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be doing the eyes first, so let's zoom in. So I don't have a new eyeshadow primer, so I thought I'll just use the concealer I'm going to use, which is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and I thought this would be good to test as like an eyeshadow base as well, since it's supposed to be creaseless. Ooh, this is really thick. Okay, so eyeshadow palette wise, I'm going to use the McGrath palette again, just because it's the newest eyeshadow palette I've got, but I'm only going to use the matte shades from this palette just for like the transition colours, because I have something else that I wanted to try that's new to me for the lid. If you've already seen my McGrath, the tutorial using this palette, obviously like it's a beautiful palette. I mean, it is really nice, but there's no like soft warm transition colours. Like that is as light as it goes, so I do want one that's slightly warmer, so I'm literally just gonna use any palette that's near me. I've got the Colourpop Zodiac palette. It's the closest palette to me, and I'm gonna take the Taurus shade. This is one of my favourite transition colours ever. It's such a nice brown. Just this one, and I'm just going to use this as my transition colour to start off with. I'm going to go back into the McGrath palette, and it's so big, man. I'm going to take that brown there. I'm just going to do something very simple because the star of the show is something else. So this is the Tarte Chrome Paint in the shade Park Ave Princess. Such a nice gold. Never tried these before, so I think I'm just going to take my silicone brush. I think that's the best way, maybe. That is so nice. The camera is not doing it justice. This is one of the nicest things I've ever put on my eyelids. Like, can you see it? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go back into the McGrath palette just to blend the edges. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows quickly before I finish off the rest of the eyes. So this is the Sephora collection crayon. Waterproof brow pencil, I guess. It's in the shade 09 Dark Charcoal. Oh, that's weird. It's like a little comb. I think I like it. I've never seen anything like this on a brow pencil before. Try the brow pencil out. but it's very soft. Yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so I like that. It was very, very, very easy to use. I actually really like that little spoolie brush as well at the end. I'm gonna call it a comb because it's more like a comb. Okay, I'm just gonna do my brow bone highlight. I'm gonna take the first shade from the McGrath palette. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner and mascara quickly because I don't have any new products in those categories to try. So yeah, I'm gonna use my Colourpop BFF mascara and then just do some eyeliner, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so moving on to the face. Okay, so I am so surprised, but when I went to New York, I didn't actually get a new face primer, which that's not like me whatsoever, but to be fair, I have so many face primers, I'm kind of glad. So I'm just going to use one that I haven't used in a while, but I love. This is the Touch and Soul No Poreblem Primer. Okay, so for foundation, obviously the newest foundation I have is that Laura Mercier, the Lumiere Radiance one, but I've done a whole video on that, so I have used this before and I talked about it in my haul when I like showed it for the first time. But this is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. It's got SPF of 18 and it's for normal to dry skin. This is basically the dewy version of the Matte and Poreless. I love this. I seriously love it so much. I have been using it with a brush. I've never tried it with a sponge, to be honest, and I have a new sponge to try. This is the Sonia Kashuk sponge. It's got not a lot of pump either. I wish it was in the same packaging as like this, because that I find really easy, but I like it that much. I don't care that it's just kind of like a pour out kind of situation. Yeah, you get a lot more coverage with a brush. Okay, like that is just really nice. It just evens out your skin tone really nicely. Okay, then I'm obviously going to go in with the Tarte concealer. It's the creaseless concealer and I've got the shade Medium Golden. It feels very thick, like it's not liquidy, it's like very, very thick. That looks really nice. It's given really good coverage. I'm struggling for a way to describe this because it blends out so easily, but it's so thick and like sticky when you apply it that I thought I wasn't gonna like it. It leaves a really nice dewy finish, as you can see, and I feel like it's got really good coverage because I have very, very dark under eyes, and that has like covered like as well as my Jouer concealer covers. And it's supposed to be creaseless as well, which nothing is ever creaseless on me, to be quite honest. Loose powder, obviously the only loose powder that I bought from New York was another Maybelline Fit Me powder, so I'm just going to use the newest powder other than that, which is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder, and I have Butter. I've got a new bronzer. Okay, so for bronzer, I've got the Wet n Wild Colour Icon bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. This looks like it has a sheen to it. I can't see any glitter on it. That looks really nice. It looks like a really nice tone as well. Oh, that has a really nice glow. This is like the Physicians Formula. The butter bronzer, it kind of reminds me of that. Wet n Wild. This was like £4 or £5 as well, so while I remember, I'm just gonna go and do my lower lash line super quick. I just use like one shade, it's fine. Okay. So this is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Shall we see how good this is? Shall we see if it's... Oh, I've just ruined that completely. Shall we see if this is worth $48? Why does it smell of McDonald's fries? Let's try it. I'm excited. I'm sorry, did anything just go on my face? It just spat on my neck fully. Nice. No, it smells a bit floral actually. It does not smell like McDonald's fries. I can just change that. That's giving me a really nice glow. Okay. I mean, is it worth $48? Probably not. Is it really nice? It has given my skin a very nice glow. So for highlight, I've got the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight. This looks really nice. Okay. Very, very, very subtle, but you can still kind of see it there. And just like, give like a little overall like dust around my face, just, you know, just kind of everywhere, just to glowy myself up. Okay, that works. It works as like an hourglass powder. Okay. Okay. That looks really nice, and there's no glitter in it either. Oh, if you can get hold of this, get it. It was so affordable as well. Then for blush, I have a Flower Beauty blush bomb. This one is in the shade Nectar. If you've seen my giant haul, then you'll know that I got two. I got this one and I got a shade called Pinched, which is a more nude. This one's a bit more orangey, which actually has turned out well because it will go with the eyes. So I do really like the formula of these as well. They give you a very nice, fresh, dewy kind of look. I don't like something that's just going to be really hard to blend, super intense. I'd rather it be buildable and like have less pigment to it, if that makes sense. Alright, so that's pretty much everything. I've just got lips to do. I've got a Physicians Formula Healthy Lip, which is the Velvet Finish liquid lipstick, pretty much. Never tried these before. So this one is in the shade All Natural Nude, obviously. Oh, this is a bit pinky. This feels very, very comfortable. Very, very comfortable actually. I feel like it looks a bit more nude on camera, but it's a bit more pinky in person. It's fine, it's fine. So yeah, this is the finished makeup look. I'm obsessed with the eyes. I love that chrome paint so much. Okay, so just to kind of go over everything that I loved, there is nothing that I don't like, I don't think. No, there's literally nothing that I don't like. My favourite thing I'd say is obviously this Maybelline foundation. So good. Seriously, try it if you've never tried it before and you're able to get it. And this Essence Pure Nude Highlight, this is seriously like a dupe for the Hourglass ambient lighting powders. Like, I have those and I love them. It's done the exact same thing. It's just given all around glow. Obviously you can use it as just a highlight, but it's very, very, very soft. The blush bombs, love. That concealer, I think I'm gonna like it just from like a first impression. It hasn't actually creased. I didn't bake with it, so I feel like I am definitely gonna like this. I liked everything pretty much, so I'll make sure that I leave everything in the description box, everything I use. That is it. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure to leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. If you tried any of this makeup as well, let me know. That you subscribed as well, and I will see you in my next video.